This is perhaps too late to be a proper Halloween recommendation, unless you have a very free weekend ahead, but I'm glad I finally dug into Bloodborne in the latter half of this very spooky month of October. For those who don't know, Bloodborne is a PlayStation exclusive title developed by FromSoft that owes much of its game feel and rhythms to their Dark Souls games. Its derivations from the Souls formula are more about refocusing than reinventing. The game strips away options for defensive or ranged combat while encouraging aggressive melee. Your health flasks, blood vials here, are a finite but easily collected resource, and from the start, you're carrying a maximum of 20. This gives you plenty of extra leeway to stumble, especially in combination with the rally mechanic, which replenishes your health if you're quick enough to land counterattacks. Guns replace bows in this Victorian setting, but their range is weak, and they're often best utilized in close quarters combat to enable visceral attacks, whereby you counter an opponent's attempted death blow to deliver your own, in gruesome and hands-on fashion. It's a bit of a cross of Dark Souls design and Doom 2016 philosophy. Combat is still a back-and-forth dance, but that dance is more intimate and intense, and thus more capable of fright. Aesthetically, Bloodborne ramps up parts of the Dark Souls ethos and eschews others. Souls games are somber and mournful, full of horror, but more deeply tinged with sadness. Its worlds are dying or long dead, and its few inhabitants know this fact far too well. Bloodborne keeps those ingredients but rebalances the recipe in Lovecraftian fashion. Dread and horror rule in the game's setting, a constant nightmare, one that only intensifies as you uncover the dark secrets of Yharnam's underbelly. Many of those you can rescue have no idea what true horrors have lurked beneath their feet, and their fates are even more gruesome and tragic for their relative innocence. They thought their world was alive, but while it certainly does live, that life is not civilization, but a gibbering madness that spirals further up to and down from the sky as the story progresses. It's Halloween Dark Souls, to make a long story short. There's even costumes. Armor weight is not a factor in combat as it is in Souls titles, so your wardrobe choices become more about fashion than practical benefit. You can match the monsters in monstrousness, or bring the contrast of your heroic journey even brighter, with white frills set against their dark tendrils. Bloodborne's no forgotten treasure. It was a tentpole release of the PlayStation 4 era, and is still regarded as a modern gaming masterpiece. But at this time of year, it's a great game to discover or revisit. If you like Souls games or got into Elden Ring, you'll be right at home with the visceral and satisfying combat, as you delve into a spooky story that loves to languish in the terror of incomprehension, the gruesomeness of body horror, and the bleakness of cosmic corruption. So, if I haven't watched as many horror movies as I might have liked this October, at least I've had Bloodborne twitching through my veins. Happy Halloween, folks.